Have I wasted my life for the last 10 years in streaming and content creating? Hi, I'm Old Hat Wombat. I used to be called PS2 Fat Boy for quite some time, and last year I changed my name to Old Hat Wombat because I wanted to change the direction of my content. There's been definitely some highs and lows with the name change, but definitely more highs than lows. But this video is definitely about my experience, my journey on the last 10 years of content creating and streaming, and why I feel now in 2026 why I need to change things up. Now, for the most part, I stream a lot. I stream on TikTok mainly in the last few years. I've been doing a lot of TikTok lives, and just recently I have been doing some Twitch and YouTube multi-streaming to get that traction back in, and also to get my Twitch back up again, because I did first start off on Twitch, and I love Twitch, and I moved off from Twitch because this is a few things that I just don't want to discuss right now, but I just felt I needed to change of pace, and I tried a few other places like Kick and Facebook, and they just weren't really gelling with me, and so I tried TikTok, and I really grew quite well on TikTok. But I feel lately, especially in the last year and a bit, maybe nearly, I feel that it's just stagnant. It's just not going up. You want your channel to go up. I just feel like I'm going up and down all the time. And I'm checking the data, I'm checking out what's trending, I'm doing things, and it just doesn't feel like I'm getting anywhere. Well, that's to me anyway. We've had definitely some really great opportunities. I'm now partnered with Call of Duty Australia, which is amazing, and a few other things that I'm working on. But for the most part, I am a part-time streamer. I'm not full-time. I still currently have a job, so I only stream when I come home from work. So I've already done a full day of work, and then I come home to stream for several hours, to 2 to 3 hours maybe. So that energy is I'm trying to put 100% in, but lately it's not feeling 100%. I'm feeling very tired, very burnt out, and I don't want that to reflect on the content I'm trying to project, and also my lives. So that being said, I'm feeling that I need to change a few things. But before I do that, the last 2 weeks I've had time off work because it's just around this period of time we have time off from work. So I thought I'd do a little bit of extra streams to see where my algorithm would be, also where my audience would be, work out what times were the best times to stream and what times were not, what games were doing well, also subjects as well. Like we did a couple of little different things to see what they were doing and see if there was any traction there. And I didn't see a massive traction. I got some new followers and stuff like that on TikTok, but nothing where I could see it potentially growing into something where I could go full time. TikTok, I don't know what's with TikTok. It's like a conundrum in Australia. I'm just speaking from my experience in Australia. I don't do battles against other creators. I just don't want to do that. I don't record in that thing. So when I go live, it's mainly gaming content, and we just chat, interact. I play with my community, mobile multiplayer games, and then I'll do single player based games and see people like to see that reaction. And we probably average between 10 to 30, possibly 35 to 40 people, depending on the game. And that, people say, oh, that's not too bad. That's pretty good. Yeah, it's not too bad. But like I said, I've been doing this for 10 years, and I've had audiences where we've had hundreds of people. We've had even thousands of people watching, and things have changed. And so you're like, well, what do I do? Do I still stick with one game that's vastly popular that did really well for me and do that over and over and over again until I just feel like headbutting my head up against a brick wall? I do consider myself a variety streamer. I want to create variety projects, where it be first-person shooters or single-player experiences or playing multiplayer with my community. I like to have that variety, and I think that's the spice of life, is variety. But I think that's also been my problem because I'm not sticking with one subject or one topic or game. It's hard. You don't know what is expected. And I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, it's changed now. Yes, of course it's changed in the last 10 years. There's a lot of in real life stuff going on. People like to see in real life interactions, in real life content, also controversies, people stirring crap up, which is not really great. I don't watch that stuff. I don't want to see drama. I think people got enough dramas in their lives to worry about. So when I see that, it's, yeah, it kind of annoys me. It kind of annoys me seeing that sort of content. I don't like it. But what can you do? Either way, I am trying to change what I'm doing. And I'm thinking that I'm going to potentially cut my streams right back to maybe 1 or 2, possibly 3 times a week because of work, and just focus mainly on the long form and short form content. So like upload videos onto YouTube, just like this, just stuff on my mind I like to talk about. I really love interacting with people, like chatting to people about things. Still, and it'll still be gaming content, but there'll also be other topics that I might be talking about and see if people take interest. And also short form content like shorts that are on TikTok and YouTube, and also my Instagram. I've actually been seeing a lot of traction on my Instagram, where what I'm doing is basically making short form content and uploading that on my YouTube, my Instagram, and my TikTok. And for the most part, Instagram is growing. Like the traction on there on my videos are doing really, really well. I just wish it would be the same thing with my followers on Instagram. I'm getting followers on there, but not like heaps. TikTok is doing okay. One night we'll have a really, really amazing night and all that sort of stuff, and then the next night, it's dead, it's quiet. But that might be depending on the game. So, like I said, I like to do different things on my TikTok lives. I like it when I'm streaming a game that people don't actually normally see on TikTok, because like with TikTok, there seems to be a lot of fluff. There's a lot of Fortnite, a lot of Call of Duty, a lot of people begging for gifts on battles and stuff like that. That's just not me. Of course, I do Call of Duty because I'm now partnered with them. But but also 2 or 3 times out of the 5 or 6 times a day that I stream a week, I will do other games. Like we've been doing Assassin's Creed, Black Flag. We did Sniper, Ghost Warrior 3, and then Call of Duty, and then we just did also a new game called The Mound. And then also we did a radio disc jockey night where I just was talking to people in my community and was just listening to music and reminiscing about the good old times. So I do like to mix it up, and I don't know if that's probably maybe causing more harm than good, obviously, because you're not getting the same regulars coming in. I don't know. I think my community on Twitch and YouTube, which has just recently started, and obviously my TikTok, have been so supportive of me, and I can't ask any more from them. They've been doing absolutely amazing work, supporting me, resharing, posting, liking, interacting, coming to my lives. That's been great. That's been great. I just want to see traction from maybe possibly from my videos that I upload. Maybe there's something there that is worth mentioning that might actually help others out there, because I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person out there who's feeling the same way, where I feel that I'm not getting anywhere. Even though people think I am, I'm not. And that was my whole dream. I'm going to be 52 in 7 days' time. I'm going to be 52. And I remember when I hit my 50th birthday that I said, right, I need to pull my socks up and try to become full-time on something, on Twitch or YouTube or TikTok, where I can generate enough income and revenue where I can do this full time. But it's almost 2 years have passed and nothing's happened, Well, a couple of things happened. Like I said, COD partnership has been great, but it's come at the worst time. No one likes Black Ops 7. There's so many haters for that game, and in fact, it's actually pretty good. I know the campaign's a bit pants, but I'm really enjoying the multiplayer, and I'm enjoying Warzone. I'm hoping things will change with Modern Warfare 4 and we'll get more traction, stuff like that. But in the meantime, I'm definitely thinking I'm going to cut back on streaming nearly every night and just working on content and more focus on that with the YouTube shorts, Instagram shorts, TikTok shorts, and also long form content on my YouTube. I think that might be a step in the right direction. We'll just look at the analytics, look at the numbers, look at all the data that we get from it, and hopefully it will start building up our community, start building up the numbers. And then when we do go live on those certain times on TikTok or Twitch or YouTube, we can see has the content helped bring people in. That's what I'm going to focus on. And also, I'm tired. Like, I'm really tired. I'm tired all the time. I feel like I'm doing 2 jobs at the moment with actual work and plus my content and streaming. So I'm just tired. Like, I'm tired a lot. And also I have opportunities to work with companies that are doing like sponsorship work, and I want to make sure that they get the best out of me too. And I don't want to just like pop up a bit of faff just to just to get that content out the way. I want to make sure that they're getting 100% as well for the value for their money. And you too, like the people who are watching, I want to make sure that you're getting what I feel that you deserve and hopefully appreciate what we're doing. I really do appreciate my community who've been so supportive of me for the last 10 years of doing content creating, streaming on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, even briefly on Kick and Facebook. I do appreciate all the support that we get, and it's not like I'm ending my streaming career. I'm just pulling back the reins a bit, I feel, and then just making some more videos and uploads and stuff like that. And hopefully we get more attention, and hopefully that will brings more people into the lives. But hopefully, if you're watching this video and maybe you're a content creator or you're a streamer or both, and you're feeling the same way or have similar thoughts in the past, maybe you can comment down below and let me know what you've done to change in your when your algorithm or your content or whatever has helped you, or maybe you're struggling and just wanted to vent out as well, like me. But either way, good luck to you all who's out there streaming, content creating. Wish you all the best, and also all the love to my community. Thank you so much for sticking around with the Old Hat Wombat. And like I said, I'm not ending my streams. I'm just going to cut back a bit and work on the video form. Either way, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.